From hosting Philosophy Talk.
But he joins us again to share his wit and wisdom on retirement.
The philosophy of retirement. Next time on Philosophy Talk.
Listen to Philosophy Talk every Tuesday at noon on KSJE 90.9 FM, Farmington. KSJE is supported by San Juan Regional Medical Center, here for you, providing safe, quality care. Stay informed on the COVID-19 developments to protect yourself and your loved ones at sanjuanregional.com or the COVID-19 information line at 505-516-0938 or 888-949-5387. San Juan Regional Medical Center, caring for the Four Corners since 1910. 11 minutes past 8 o'clock, Monday morning, March the 30th. Good morning, everyone. I'm Scott Michlin. Thanks for tuning in to KSJE 90.9 FM over the air here in San Juan County, 103.3 FM over the air in Durango, Colorado, and streaming everywhere this morning from our website at ksje.com. Welcome also to our viewers who are watching this visual radio program on the KSJE Facebook page and YouTube channel. We're glad you're with us, everybody. Here is what's coming up today on KSJE. Beginning in the next few moments, we're going to talk fishing, and that's a great topic for a Monday morning. I'm looking forward to it. The San Juan River Bi-Fly Tournament and much more. That's coming up in the next few moments with my guest Bob Fitz, who is waiting patiently to talk with me about fishing and fly fishing this morning. Then later on this hour, I'll be joined by Congressman Ben Ray Lujan from the U.S. Capitol, talking about the big stimulus bill, which was passed on Friday in Congress and signed by the President in response to the coronavirus outbreak in the country. Then later on, we will talk technology with Lewis Campbell. He is my guest on Mondays with our Monday Reboot segment right here at 8:50 a.m. on KSJE. Then at 9 a.m., don't forget, it is our local community information program about COVID-19, coronavirus. It is our streaming program at 9, airing on YouTube and Facebook, so you can join us for that this morning. On the radio, meanwhile, Mick Hess will be playing Roving with the Arts. Of course, he's got some music from Beethoven on the show today. That begins at 9:06 on the radio and streaming at ksje.com. But we also want to remind you that the COVID-19 program does air on the radio every afternoon at 5:06 on KSJE. So if you know someone who doesn't have Facebook or YouTube or would rather listen to it on the radio, they can do that every afternoon at 5 right here on KSJE. In addition to Facebook and YouTube, of course, you can also connect with us on Twitter and check us out on Instagram as well. Here's our weather forecast for this Monday. It's going to be a breezy and partly cloudy day, and there's still a chance for some widely scattered rain showers and maybe even a snow flurry or two today. 58 for a high in Farmington, windy and 29 overnight. Mostly sunny, 66 tomorrow. It'll be 69 and partly sunny on Wednesday. Sunshine, 67 on Thursday, a bit cooler Friday. 67 again on Saturday. So that looks like some spring-like weather for the rest of this week. Well, let me turn to my guest, who is here with me this morning to talk a little bit about fishing, and that sounds like I said, a great topic for a Monday morning. Bob Fitz is here from Navajo Ministries. Bob, good morning.
Good morning, Scott. How are you today?
I am well. Thank you for coming in, and it really is a happy place to think about fishing, right? And this
Yes.
tournament that we'll be talking about with everything that's going on. But folks may be wondering why we are talking about an event when many events have been canceled, but this is coming up later on this summer when we hope that all the things we're dealing with today are a distant memory, right?
Right.
Your tournament is when?
Tournaments, Bi-Fly tournaments,
Yep.
August 21st and 22nd.
Okay.
So we got to ways to go.
But now is the time for teams to sign up, and that's why you're here.
We limit participation to 25 two-person teams. So
Gotcha.
now is the time to get signed up because you can get a $50 per person reduction in the cost.
Nice.
Which
Okay.
is $600 per person.
There you go. Okay. And this is a fundraiser for the Four Corners Home for Children, right?
Correct. That's our major fundraiser.
Mm-hmm.
So for that $600, you get 2 days of guided fishing.
Right.
1 day from a dory and 1 day waiting. You get all your meals out at the river, and we have a great banquet on Saturday afternoon at the Wines of the San Juan.
Can't beat that, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
We have gifts for everybody who participates. We have raffle items and giveaways, and it's just a great time. It's a great time to get on the river. We have a lot of people participate who've never been fly fishing before.
Right. What a great opportunity, right? Because you're
Right.
going out with a guide, you said, for 2 days.
Yeah, you learn more in 2 days than I learned in the first 2 years teaching myself.
Right, I would think so. And so you sign up now because, and this always sells out, right? You always fill up. So
Yes,
if you don't act now, you're going to lose out.
Right. We've had as many as 34 teams, but we've decided that 25 is a lot more manageable. It doesn't overwhelm the river.
Right. And so you keep it at 25.
Right.
And so if folks want to sign up, they can go to your website, right?
Our website, San Juan River Byfly Tournament,
Okay.
or Four Corner or Navajo Ministries website. There's a link there also.
Very good.
Or they can call me at 505-402-6995.
Okay. All right. All those different ways to sign up.
Yes.
And but again, act now because you've got some teams signed up already, and so there's just a few slots left.
Right, yes.
It's not the idea. And I found some pictures on your Facebook page that I want to show everybody who's watching us this morning, and to kind of get an idea of some of the things that are going on the river. And so it just is one of those nice summer days, right? And you're on the river, and you are you're fishing, fly fishing with a guide, and you have a team of 2 people, right? So there's three per boat. Yeah. Okay. And the byfly part of this, explain that to us.
All right.
What does that mean?
In the morning, before you start fishing, you give the guides 2 flies. 3 if you get a mulligan. We kind of threw the golf thing in there a little bit.
So it could be a tri-fly tournament, but mostly byfly.
Mostly byfly. But as long as you're using those flies, you get premium points for the fish you catch.
I see. Okay.
If you aren't using those flies, using something else, you get 1 point per inch. But
and so the flies are maybe for different types of fish. You have to help me. I'm showing my ignorance here of fly fishing, but yes,
they could be dry flies.
Okay.
The emergers,
right?
Streamers, anything you think is going to work.
I don't know what you just told me, Bob Fitz, but I know the fly fishermen do, and that's okay, right? But they all work for different conditions and different types of fish. Is that the idea?
And they match the food that fish are looking for.
Gotcha. And your guide would hopefully know this.
He'll give you suggestions. Right. The only thing the guide can't do is tie your flies on for you.
Right. That's you.
Because we don't want somebody saying their knot slipped and it was the guide's fault.
Right. So you're in charge of your own ties.
Yeah. But the guide can put you on the fish. Make suggestions what flies to use. They're terrific. We got a great cadre of guides out on the San Juan, very professional.
Right.
And we'll catch and release about 900 fish in 2 days.
Wow. That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of fish.
And so during that, you're, I guess, keeping track then of these point values that the fish represent, right? And all that, and that's who you determine who wins the tournament.
The guides log every fish that's caught.
Right.
We don't log anything under 12 inches, but our largest fish last year was 26.
Wow.
That's a big fish.
No kidding. Right.
And we have a number of them, a lot of them that'll go over 20 inches.
Wow. But that, of course, is what the Quality Waters are known for, right? I mean, we have this world-class, and it literally is world-class fishing in our own backyard, and that's what you get to enjoy during the tournament.
Yes.
2 days.
It is a world-class fishery.
Yeah.
I've talked to people from all over the world down on the river that come in from New Zealand, Norway, places where I would never expect, because they have terrific fishing themselves.
Right.
But they want to experience the fishing on the San Juan.
They make the trip here to do it,
yes.
Right? And indeed.
Also, we have 3 fish that are tagged.
Okay.
And if you catch any of those 3 fish, it's $25,000.
Wow.
Yeah, and those fish have been seen each year.
Okay.
And fished for too.
Right.
The anglers that were fishing just couldn't get them to hit, but they're there.
You can see them.
Yeah.
And they're in there, though. There's been
They're
reports. They've
definitely
been sightings.
there.
Okay. Interesting.
So that's very exciting.
Yeah, so there are prizes for these folks who take part in this, right?
Yes.
In addition to that, if you don't catch the tagged fish, but you can maybe be eligible for other prizes too.
Yes, our actual prizes are fish sculptures by Bruce Taylor out of Albuquerque. Beautiful work. One of the local taxidermist shops, Joe Sanchez, provides a fiberglass replica of the largest fish caught each year. And that's just a beautiful production he does.
Right.
And it's something for people to remember, hang on their wall. Bragging rights is
Right.
what it is.
Okay. That's true. And so, and you've been fly fishing for now how long? This is something you enjoy doing, and you've done it for a long time.
Yeah, the tournament this will be our 27th year, and I started fly fishing maybe 5-6 years before that.
Gotcha.
And it's just a great event. A lot of these anglers have been participating since year one.
They come back year after year, right? Sure.
And it's kind of like old home week when they show up at Abe's in the morning for breakfast.
Registration and all that, sure, and get going.
Yeah,
Very good.
They have made all these acquaintances, and it's just a lot of good
friendships that are renewed and everything else. That's true. And this is a fundraiser, of course, for Navajo Ministries, and more specifically, though, the home, right? The Four Corners Home.
Four Corners Home for Children. All the money goes directly to that. Last year we netted right at $75,000.
That's wonderful.
But in the last 26 years, we've close to $1.5 million we've raised for the children's home.
And for folks who aren't familiar with the work that the home does, I can't imagine there's anyone within the sound of our voices that don't know. But if they don't, I mean, this is a wonderful service that the Navajo Ministries provides, and it's really a home for children from the Navajo Nation that need another place to grow up, basically. And tell us more about the home. Yes, we receive children from Navajo Nation and CYFD from the state. They are children that need a new home. Some of them are there temporarily, 3-6 months, maybe a couple of years. Some will graduate from college from there. Just depends on the circumstances. We're licensed currently for 20 children. We're hoping to open another home for crisis kids that would be licensed for 8 children. We hope to do that yet this year. Wonderful. Very good. And I hope our economy allows us to do that. Well, it's all based on dollars, I know, right? I mean, if you could do it, you'd bring in every child that needed a safe place to be if you could afford to do it. So that's what this helps with, this tournament. Yeah. Then the need is terrific out there. Right. We take kids of all ages. We've taken several meth babies, and we have a nurse on staff, so we were able to take them long enough to stabilize them, and then for the social services to find extended family that they can live with. Right. And there are so many, I know, great success stories of children who have maybe had to come to Navajo Ministries, to the Four Corners Home for Children, and have grown up, as you said, and maybe even graduated there, but then they come back, and I think from time to time you've maybe had a board member that's been a child from the home, and great success stories of kids who've really gotten that second shot at having a decent childhood. Yes, in fact, we hope to be hiring a new counselor. She's in the process of getting her final certification, but has her master's degree in social work and counseling now. Right. So she totally grew up at the home, and that's wonderful. But to bring her back and have her experiences
with the home and with being in that situation, she would have a tremendous opportunity to minister to the children that we have.
Right, very much so. Well, it is the San Juan River Byfly Tournament coming up this August.
August 21st, 22nd.
Okay, when everything will be back to normal. I'm going to say it. That's what I'm going to say
Yes.
right now on the radio. But the time is now to sign up.
Time is
Get your
now.
team. Teams of
Get your
two.
team together, and if you don't have another member, we'll find one for you.
You'll
So,
team us up,
yeah.
right? Okay. And we can go sign up again on the website. And it's San Juan Byfly Tournament is one of them.
Yes,
And NavajoMinistries.org is the other one.
right.
And or call you.
Or call me at 505-402-6995.
Very good. And then the other thing I want to ask you about while you're here, Bob Fitz, is this youth adventure event that you have in July. And this is something that for this year is already sold out, you were telling me. You've already filled it, right?
Yes, this is a spinoff from the Byfly tournament.
Okay.
We realized we need to be giving kids opportunities to learn about the river, about fly fishing, with our culture of screens today. There's a lot of young people who have never had the opportunity to get on the San Juan or any river,
Right.
or try the sport of fishing, or especially fly fishing. There seems to be mystique about fly fishing, as it's really difficult and technical.
Right.
Well, we have 10-year-old girls catching 19-inch trout up on San River.
Good for them.
Who've never
Yeah.
had a fly rod in their hand before. But it's been a great opportunity for parents to do something with their kids, learn something they can do together, especially single parents.
You were telling me, like, side by side, they get to do this work alongside their son or daughter, right?
Right. We feed them breakfast, give them a couple hours of seminars on everything from casting to safety, and then pair them up with a guide. And they go out on the river. We provide all the equipment. There's a $10 registration fee, but if you show up, you get your $10 back. And last year, we were able to give all the kids their own fly rod set.
Nice.
We have a rod company that's selling them to us at their cost. And
That's
that's
wonderful.
a great opportunity for kids to have the equipment to continue the sport.
Right. That's wonderful. And you were telling me you get kids from all over the region. It's not just a San Juan County event. You get families that sign up from Albuquerque and all over the place, don't you?
For this year, half of the participants are from outside of the Four Corners.
Wow.
From Las Cruces to Santa Fe, Albuquerque.
That's wonderful. That's great.
And
So this year's already full, you're telling
this
me,
year
right?
is full.
And folks, you
I'm
can sign up
signing
for next year.
next year.
How about that? Okay. And if they want to do that and they're listening to us this morning,
They
same
can-
thing, go to the website?
Yes, they can get my information off any of those websites.
Okay. Or give you a call?
And give me a call.
All right. You can sign them up for 2021,
Yes.
which will be a whole
Yes.
different year, everybody.
Yes. There's just a huge desire by parents to find something
Sure.
that they can do their kids with.
Right. Well, this is one of them,
Yeah.
but again, it is happening, and it again is on our wonderful quality waters here in the San Juan River, which again, a lot of folks have probably never been to or heard about it, but they haven't experienced it, and it really is a great day on the water. I can't imagine.
Great day in the water. And the San Juan is such a terrific economic
It is,
such
driver.
an
That's true.
economic
It sure is.
impact to the county.
You bet.
It really is.
Well, when you talk about folks flying in from Europe and Asia and everywhere else to come fish here, that's an economic driver.
Right.
So that's wonderful. Well, Bob, we're out of time, but I appreciate you coming in. Again, the Byfly tournament, it's coming up in August, and you still have room for more teams.
Yes, we do.
$600 a person, but if you sign up now, it's $50 off of that.
Correct.
And you can
Correct.
do that at the website or give you a call at Navajo Ministries.
Yes.
All right. Wonderful.
Okay.
Thanks for coming
Thank
in.
you for having me.
You're very welcome. Bob Fitz, my guest, everyone, from Navajo Ministries right here on KSJE, and I'll be back with more in just a moment. The time right now is coming up on 8:29.
Trying to create COVID-19 tests is a combination of complicated science and complicated.